team, I'm Crystal the Fitness Mermaid, and this is Tabata Core number 1. So if you're new to our Tabata series, welcome. All of our Tabata workouts are based off true Tabata. So that means we're gonna do 20 seconds of work of an exercise, followed immediately by 10 seconds of rest, and we're gonna do that for 8 rounds for the same exercise before moving on to a different exercise. We'll have about 30 seconds of rest between new exercises in order to recover and set us up properly for success. Our exercises for our Tabata Core workout today are hover, bicycle crunch, scorpions, dead bugs, mountain climbers, and skydivers. So let's go ahead and get started.
Welcome to Tabata. Here we go with it.
So we're gonna start today with the hover. So let's come on down to the ground.
Welcome to Tabata.
And we're gonna start with level 1, guys.
Here we go with
So
it.
on the knees,
4,
come onto the
3,
forearms,
2, 1,
and
go.
just hold. So what we're looking for, the elbows directly under the shoulder, and you can hang out down here, or we can pop up onto our toes and make it a little more challenging.
3, 2, 1, stop.
And let it go, and shake it out. All right, so we have 7 more rounds, and adjust for what feels right for you.
3, 2, 1,
And let's go. So here's the deal. We're actively leaning forward, pressing through the toes, almost like we're looking over the edge of a mountain. And that's just gonna create more muscular activation through the target areas.
4,
3, 2, 1.
stop.
Feeling good? And let's make it more delicious, shall we?
3, 2, 1.
All right, guys. A little more squeeze in the belly. A little more push through all 10 toes. And a whole lot more strength through our abs. And if it starts to get hard, you can always drop back to here.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Are you feeling strong yet? I'm feeling strong. So I'm gonna show you another add-on, if it's appropriate. Come on up, and we can add the lift. So allowing one leg to lift off the ground, and this is gonna force the abs to work harder to stabilize.
They say we're too young and the pimps and the players say don't go crushing. Wise men say fools rushing, but I don't know.
And let it go. And if you need to shake it out, find child's pose, and then rejoin when you're ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
The first step
And if you're doing one leg, switch sides so that we're evening out both sides of the body and we're not always dependent on one side to lead. And it's what we call building unilateral strength.
I'm a believer, my heart is fleshy. Life is short with a temper like Joe Pesci. They always commenting your praises. Your name is catchy, but they don't see you how I see you.
Feeling good? We got more in here. So when you're ready, check in with me. And let's go. So maybe you're here. Maybe you're here. Maybe you're here. Or maybe you need a break. Whatever you need, I just need 100%. Because this is how we build strong, healthy cores.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Never easy. Always worth it.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go. So I gotta know, can you lean in a little further? Can you push a little harder into the forearms? And can you squeeze your belly a little deeper?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
And it feels so good.
Feels so
And we got more to go.
4, 3, 2,
Let's
1,
go.
running to the altar like a track star. Can't wait another second. Oh my God. Running to the altar like a track star. Can't wait another second.
Can you go just a little more? This is the last round, guys. So where can you take it?
5, 4, 3, 2,
and let it go. And you earned it. 30 seconds of recovery. Bicycle crunches are where we're heading next, team. All right, so when you're ready, we're gonna find our way to our supine position. Breathe into the body and take your time. And then we're gonna bring the fingertips to the temple, and we're gonna open the arms wide. So we're not pulling on the head. We're nice and relaxed. Ribs to hips, and twist. All right, so here's the deal, guys. Rotating center of the chest. You can hang out here in level 2, or we can make this a little easier by hanging out in level 1. But no matter where you are, we're just rotating to really engage through the obliques. And that feels good, right? So I showed you the options. Do what's right for you. Check in and twist. All right, so here's the deal. We're bringing the shoulder to the knee, not the knee to the shoulder. And that's gonna create more engagement through the side abs and the anterior core. And that's how we burn calories and build lean muscle. Good deal. Reset, breathe, and go. All right, so you can keep with the tempo, you can slow down, or you can go faster. But no matter where you are, we're pushing the lower back into the earth as we rotate across the midline. Breathe. Feel the heat. Reset. Because we're coming back for more. And go. So if you got the little speed burst, feel free to move faster. But only if you can maintain control as well as that nice rotation. So we're getting the most out of our muscles and our body. 4 down, 4 to go. Come on. All right, so check this out. Maybe you're here, maybe you're here, or maybe you're getting tired and you can take the top out of it so the upper body stays still on the ground, but we're still working the legs and maintaining this nice alignment, knee to hip. So, even more options, right? What feels right for you? Because we got to keep moving. Push. And a little more rotation creates a whole lot more muscular activation. Hold. And if at any time you need a break, guys, take a break. Maybe you need to skip around. That's okay. Whatever feels good. Push. Feel the power of the belly and go further with the twist, with the breath. Come on. Breathe. Is it hard yet? It should be. Hard is what makes it work. Let's go. So where are you at? And what can you give me? Because in this moment, we build our bodies together. A little more. Done. Yes. And we're gonna hug the knees and come up. And scorpions is where we're headed next, team. Grab your water if you need it. Reset. And when you're ready, we're gonna head towards what we call the 4-point prone position. All right, team, so check it out. Knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders, brace through the belly. Right leg up, and we're just gonna lift the heel towards the ceiling. Squeezing deep through the belly to stabilize the hips, and this is gonna help us isolate through the glutes. And can you feel it in the booty? Hold. All right, cool. So you can maintain that slow, steady speed, or come with me and let's chase the beat. Come on, go. All right, so we're spreading the fingers wide and we're leaning forward, pressing deeper into the palms so the shoulders take on more load as we keep the heel high and tight. Come on. Couple more. Hold, yes. And do whatever you need to do to recover, because Tabata's all about 100% when we work. Big rest. And we check back in. All right, so are you leaning to one side? Squeeze deeper into the tummy. Straighten out the hips. And focus on that lift and the squeeze through the glutes. Because this is how we shape, tone, and lift the booty. And we got one more round, one more opportunity on the right side. You ready? Higher, tighter, and faster. If you can, and if not, slow it down. It's about whatever 100% means to you in this moment. So let's get after it together. Come on! A little higher. Done. All right, so what we do on one side, we do on the other. Copy and paste. Set up. And let's push. All right, so ask yourself, can I lift the heel 1/8 of an inch higher? Can I squeeze the booty? Just a little harder. Because this is how we burn calories and shape and tone our body.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Beautiful. And if at any time you need to dial back, reduce speed. If you need a break, take it.
2, 1, go.
Go. And we lean forward and we push our hands harder into the ground to feel all the muscles come to life.
3, 2, 1, stop.
Beautiful. So where are we at, my friends?
Round 7.
2 left. And I know you got 2 in here,
3,
and we're here together. So go. And let's wake that booty up. And we're breathing in through the nose, and we're breathing out of the mouth, and we push that heel through the ceiling.
3, 2, 1, stop.
And I'm gonna ask for one more. Last one. Everything you got.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go. And we're gonna earn that next recovery together, guys, by working hard right now, by pushing through fatigue, and by finding big results.
7, 6, 5, 4.
3, 2, 1, done. Yes. And we shake it out, and dead bugs is where we're headed next. All right, team, when you're ready, back flat on the ground, chest facing the ceiling, finding our supine position. And just breathe. All right, so check this out. Wrists over the shoulder, knees over the hip. We're gonna extend opposite arm, opposite leg. Together, push, pull, other side. right, so here's the goal. We're pushing as far as we can through the fingers and the toes and squeezing the belly tight, actively pushing the back into the ground to create more muscular activation and strength. Hold. So if that was cool, stay with that option. If you need to regress or dial back, you can take out the arms and just focus on the legs. And if this is still too much, you're down here. But this exercise, guys, not only builds strength, but neuromuscular efficiency. And that's pretty cool. Hold. Breathe, yes. Ready? Round 3. And push, pull. So often, we forget what we're doing. Even if you stumble, get back on. And if you need more rest, take it, because this is your workout. Hold. Is it hard yet? Always, right? So here's what happens when we get tired. The back starts to lift from the ground by pressing the back deeper into the floor with each movement. We get more out of the work we put in and faster results. Halfway. And we're gonna make the back half even better than the front half. Go. Push. So let's talk about length, right? The further we reach out through the fingers and toes as we extend, the more muscle fibers we recruit and the more calories we burn. So if you notice, this exercise really isn't about speed. It's about control to build strength.
3, 2, 1, go!
And by keeping everything in proper alignment, we build really strong, healthy bodies together. So can you push the back deeper to the ground? Yes!
3, 2, 1, stop!
And it is so delicious. On days like this, I need a great core workout.
3, 2,
So let's do it together, right? Because it's so much sweeter when we do it together. Because not only do we share in the struggle, but we also share in the success, my friends.
3, 2, 1, stop!
Breathe. One more?
4,
One more.
3, 2, 1, go!
Go. And you feel the strength radiate all the way out of the hips, out of the toes, and then into the shoulders and through the fingertips. Reach. Done. Yes. Grab your water. And where we're headed, my friends, is mountain climbers. All right, team, so mountain climbers, we're gonna start in a prone position, wrists under the shoulders. When you're ready, no rush. All right, so here's the deal. We can hang out on the knees, or you can start on the toes. But we're gonna get after it together.
3, 2, 1, work.
All right, so here's the deal. We're bringing the knee, center of the chest, right? So it's coming between the arms as we lean forward. So the shoulders and abs work really, really hard as we move the leg in and out. And if you're on your knees, you're still leaning forward.
1, break.
So those are your two options. Whatever feels right, just commit to it.
2, 1, work.
So as we get tired, what tends to happen is we end up back here. By spreading the fingers wide, leaning forward, we get more out of every movement. And that's gonna make us stronger and fitter a whole lot faster.
3, 2, 1, break.
So, slow and steady, medium pace, or cardio kick, add some
3,
speed.
2, 1, work.
Go. And even if you're on your knees, you can still add that element of speed to increase cardiorespiratory health. And if you start to burn out, dial back.
3, 2, 1, break.
So a lot of different ways you can modify for what you need and what you're after.
3, 2, 1, work.
Can you go a little faster? Can you lean in a little further? And if you need a break, child's pose, and then check back in when it feels right.
3, 2, 1, break.
Halfway. 4 done. 4 in the tank. Come on.
3, 2, 1, work.
Even if you're here. Here. Or here. All are good options. And it's not about doing it unbroken. It's not about perfection. It's
3,
about
2,
progression.
1, break.
So what your body needs, what your body wants. This is where we push it.
3, 2, 1, work.
Big squeeze through the belly, big drive through the knee. Even here, keeping that knee all the way forward so the lower abs and hips have to work harder.
3, 2, 1, break.
Are you breathing heavy? It's getting hard, but we're still in it.
3, 2, 1, work.
Go! And if you start to run out of gas, right here, still pumping, still pushing, and then pop back up when you got it, or not.
3, 2, 1, break.
Couple more, and then we got one more. You got one? Come on.
3, 2, 1, work.
Even if you stay here the whole time, that's okay. I just want whatever 100% looks like for you in this moment. Come on, come on, faster. Done, done. Grab your water, and we're actually gonna allow our chest to drop onto the ground, coming into Skydivers. So when you're ready, team, we're gonna fold the arms underneath the head, chest to the floor, and we're gonna actually use the arms as a pillow today, allowing our forehead to gently rest, and then bringing the heels together. And we are gonna have some fun. Together, heel lift, up, down. And that is it, my friends. So all we're doing, lifting the heels towards the ceiling and feeling a big squeeze through the glutes. And this is how we strengthen the posterior chain. All right, cool. So here's the deal. If you need to separate the feet, that's okay. If you want to make it slower, that's okay. But if you got it, speed burst. And we're just trying to hook in to that tempo while staying high and tight with the little pulse. And that's going to bring more tension to the target area, and it's going to shape and tone at an accelerated rate. Oh my goodness. All right, so I showed you the speed. I've told you how to modify. Whatever you need, my friends. Settle in. Go. And every lift, trying to make it a little higher. And every squeeze is a little deeper. Never let it go. Come on, couple more. If you need to stretch it out, child's pose, and then return, and get ready. And maybe you need to dial back. Maybe you just hang here. Maybe you take a break after doing a couple, and then you do a couple more. Whatever it is that you can do, I want it. Beautiful. Halfway. Feel the reset. Breathe into the body. Refuel the muscles. Let's go. And can you feel that fire through the back of the hamstrings? All the way up into the booty. Maybe you want less, or maybe you want more. Hold. Yes. Every round, a little harder than the last. That's how you know you're doing it right. And you can stay with that fast speed, guys, or right here, cut it in half. Because what's more important is the range, is the muscular activation. Oh my goodness. Couple more, and yes, you can. Because when we talk about we want to tighten, we want to strengthen and lift. Well, this work right here is what's going to get you the results you're looking for. Even if you take a break, once you come back, we're pushing through that wall. Come on. One more. One more. 20 seconds, my friends. Go. And I just need whatever you got left in your gas tank. 20 seconds to prove to yourself how bad you want it and how hard you're really willing to work for it. 4, 3, done. Stretch it out. Awesome. Awesome job today, guys. That was Tabata Core 1. Definitely make sure you cool down. Great effort. Pat yourself on the back for making it through to the end. And I will see you next time. Have a fantastic day.
Hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me, hold me. Feel so
Five,
holy, holy, holy,
4,
holy, holy.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh my God.